Hello Taurus, this is your 12-12 portal reading for the 12th of December until the 18th. You're on Galactic Soul Healing. I'm just going to pull some cards for your some energies you may be currently experiencing. And then we're going to look at some things you may not be aware of and some guidance from Spirit as well. So first up we have the enigmatic Seven of Swords, the Hierophant, your power card. Ooh. The Queen of Cups. Wow, Taurus, you're in your power here at the moment. There are some things going on, possibly behind the scenes. So, you know, whether this is you making some preparations or, you know, yeah, probably making some preparations actually, preparing for, you know, this next week or so. And you're probably going to be feeling the pinch because you're holding the swords there by the blades. You know, there's going to be some things that you just have to kind of like leave and just really focus on what needs doing. And when I say leave, I mean either not engage with them or just put them on the back burner to deal with later. But you know, I mean, you're in your power here, and this is interesting. You have the Queen of Cups. So this is a very contemplative, kind of introverted kind of card. So it's almost like you're doing, you know, the last minute things because you really just want to take time out to ground and just kind of go within and look after yourself, you know, which is a really nice energy to be in at the moment. I'm just going to switch these cards around because what I pulled out, I'm just going to make sure I put the right order here. Right, let's just grab some cards for what you may not be aware of. Okay, so the Eight of Wands, the card of action. We have the card of Three of Pentacles, collaboration and getting to work on something, creative activity. Could be just, yeah, and here we have the Queen of Pentacles. So very earthy kind of cards here as well, which is kind of cool for you because it's kind of your vibe. So, you know, it's sort of like you're going to be taking some action here to kind of get some something creatively off the ground. It's not like a you know, it might just be really, it might literally just be like some holiday plans, like you're having to act quickly and maybe you're just doing some last minute arrangements, pulling things together so that you can, you know, go have your holiday. I don't know, it's just going to be a holiday vibe today, because I keep thinking about holidays, I think. You know how sometimes the reader actually brings their own stuff to the reading. I'm trying to bracket it out, but I'm just, you know, it's this time of the year. And, you know, it's a portal energy too, so it's a little bit like, you know, you could, I mean, we can add another layer of meaning here. We can just say, well, you know, it's time for collaboration and some, you know, creativity. It might also be that you might want to just, you know, do some work around the house, you know, and also just be kind of grateful for what you do have and not forgetting to ground your energy, of course. The interesting thing here is that the Hierophant is also about, you know, being of service or helping others. So, you know, whether you're doing that in your work or in your family life or with your friends, you know, it might be that you're helping some people out at this time. Could be that kind of vibe as well. Right, let's cut the deck and we're just going to grab some spirit guidance here. But the other thing too is, you know, you really can't wait to kind of get away from this energy, which is, you know. Oh, here we go, Three of Swords. We'll talk about that in a minute. Right, Spirit is bringing in bringing in something. And here we have your Nine of Cups. Cool bananas. Okay, so yeah, there may be some spirits kind of guiding to let go of either a way of thinking, or perhaps if you're thinking about certain things that are causing you to feel upset. You know, it's kind of about lightening that load on yourself if you can, because you have this coming in, which is you know, a really, like, it's an opportunity. It might be an opportunity in work. It could be perhaps you might be coming into some money. You might be doing renovations on your home. You know, it could actually be that that you're going on holiday here. So it's a little bit like you know, if you can try and move out of this and just get into an opportunity mindset, you know, it's going to help you to kind of have this feeling of like satisfaction, and to basically you know, enjoy and have, you know, better feeling states, like just really being appreciative and enjoying what you do have and what you've worked for. Because you know, the guidance is if you kind of stay in this energy, it's kind of like, you know, it's like a choice. You can either be in this energy or in this of looking at what opportunities are open to you. And basically every day when we step out of our houses, it's like, you know, every day is a new day. Like every day is an opportunity for something, okay? And yeah, it's kind of like spirit guidance is like, well, you're going to have help and assistance to actually get this going, and for you to take to actually receive that opportunity, and you know, you're going to be feeling awesome. So that's pretty cool. Let's just look at this spread overall here. Yeah, I mean, yeah, this is kind of like above these swords in the heart there, the Three of Swords. So it's sort of like moving kind of out of this energy, which is literally what the wands are saying, you know, moving out of that. If you find that you're in your thoughts a lot, and moving into some collaboration, maybe sharing, communicating with others about a project, and getting some clarity as well. Yeah, because you're going to be, yeah, it'll be like, it'll have a positive effect. It's what Spirit's saying, is like, you know, it's like, or actually from what you're not aware of as well. But sometimes, you know, what we're not aware of is also what Spirit's guiding us towards. So it's almost like, you know, you might not be aware of the fact that if you activate your creativity, it's going to help you to move out of this, which is a thinking state. And Vega just jumped out. We've got homesickness for some reason. I'm not well, but we have to go with that. 22, Vega. Vega's coming up today. That's interesting, isn't it? Capricorn, we just had a Vega card as well. Let's just jump into 22 here. Vega, homesickness. So this is about when they separated from the source and they wanted to get back to that. They actually went through a phase because they were in physicality as well. Right, let's just have a look here. The early Vegan mystics retained clear memory of the source from which they fragmented. Yeah. Okay, which was bliss, joy, you know, all that sort of stuff. But as eons passed, that memory faded and was replaced by a profound yet vague feeling of homesickness. One reason why they were so devoted to their spiritual practices was to recapture that feeling of being connected to the source. Even though they understood the reasons for physical existence, there was an underlying desire to return home. If you have this feeling, know that it is an ancient one. It requires you to embrace physical reality as it is before you can return home. This is an important lesson. So we actually need to be able to master the physical. Taurus, you are an earth sign, so, you know, if anyone can master the physical, you probably can. And yeah, it's about really honouring that physical. I mean, you may have a tendency here to want to kind of move out of the physical realm into the spiritual realm. But the really fascinating thing here is that, sorry, I just have to hold these two up. I've still got homesickness. I'll just pop homesickness down there. Straight under the Queen of Cups, you have the Queen of Pentacles, okay? So these are both Queen energies, divine feminine energies. And this one's probably, it has a place and it's useful, but it could be a little more disassociated or detached from physical life. Whereas this one is, she's still contemplative, but she's attached more to the physical. Now, on an energetic level, it's going to be more useful for us to be in a state where we are connected to our bodies, where we are feeling happy in our bodies, where we are feeling happy with our surroundings. And so, you know, that's what this card here is. Okay, it's like being nurturing. And straight underneath that we have the Nine of Cups as well, which you may think, well, this might be all about emotion, but there's also a certain amount of enlightenment and fulfillment here because of the yellow colour. The other fascinating thing too, Taurus, is that your Hierophant, your power card, this person is dressed in red, as is the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so this could almost be, you know, divine masculine, divine feminine here. I know these are not exactly paired up, however, as it looks in the reading here, there seems to be a suggestion for you to become more softer and creative in your approach to things, perhaps moving into your feminine aspect, whether you are a man or a woman, and moving away from the masculine for a little while, perhaps while these portal energies are on, just so you can be in a receptive mode, which is kind of what this is. So this is the element of earth. So, and as we know, earth is a feminine receptive energy. So it's about being receptive. Because, you know, we have the Queen holding the Pentacle, and here we have Spirit holding the Pentacle as well. So it's kind of coming more and more, coming larger and more present for you. Yeah, I think there's also going to be a healing effect. Like if you feel like perhaps mentally and emotionally kind of a bit discordant on the inside, if you can really ground and be receptive, get back to nature, get back to physicality, maybe nurture, get some good nutrition going, get some good hydration, some beautiful exercise, nice fresh air, that's going to be really helpful as well. So this seems to be like, and then that will help you with your, yeah, coming into like something to do for the holiday season, and it's going to be a grounded thing that's going to be happening for you, Taurus. So let's look at the angels and ancestors. So I'm just going to quickly shuffle here, and because you have quite a bit of yellow in this reading, but you literally go diagonally down from this kind of, should we say, deceitful energy, but it can be an energy of preparation, but it can also be a bit demanding, you know, because you're trying to tick a lot of boxes and please other people, okay? Whereas this is about you kind of rejuvenating, emotionally rejuvenating your, and that's the spirit guidance here, is to take care of your emotional rejuvenation. So yeah, that's hence the Queen of Cups here, is that just initial look. I've just got to go in and just get in touch with my emotions first of all. Okay, and then when you come out of that, it's like, well, what am I going to do with it? I'm going to be creative and I'm going to nurture myself. Right, let's cut this. And there we go. Surround yourself with protective energy. Yeah. This is the symbol of the soul and arrow. Yep. So that's another really beautiful nurturing thing to do. You may become more aware of your energetic need for energetic boundaries and what environments energize you and which ones kind of deplete you. Stargazer, set your sights higher. So yeah, so instead of being in this kind of energy, you know, you want to be kind of, you know, moving into this one. But, you know, this here is like a, you know, spirit, like giving you and some information there and an opportunity to perhaps up your frequency a bit too. Mountains, stand your ground. Yeah, that's like this one here. It's like, you know, whatever you need to do to rejuvenate your emotional, to fill your cup back up, you might have to find that you've really got to stand your ground to be able to do that for yourself. If you have other people who are demanding things or from you, or your attention, your energy and your time constantly, you might have to stand your ground and go, look, I've just got to look after myself for a little bit at the moment. Guardian angel, you are not alone. Yeah, it's this here, Spirit's got your back. They're handing you this is like, the circle is the symbol of the soul, so it's almost like, you know, don't forget your soul, but it's also like the you know, spirit guidance as well. Let's just grab another one or two. Spring, this card keeps coming up. See your seeds grow. Yeah, so that's about, you know, I mean, if you're in this mode here, if you want to do some nurturing, it might be nice to, you know, plant some seeds, which are literally like what this is. It looks like a seed. It's a pretty big seed. Here we go, great teacher. And Taurus, this is what you probably are within your soul. Learn from spiritual experiences. So this is like a spiritual teacher here too. So in your power card, this is like a power reading for you also. Don't forget that you have a depth of wisdom, knowledge, experience, that you might want to just do some, when you're doing your contemplating here, you might just want to, you know, consolidate that for yourself. And just go, yeah, Sky Father. Trust in the unknown. Okay. So, you know, it's okay to have that feeling. If you're feeling like going into the spiritual realm is a little bit like, don't know, just, you know, trust that they're there. Shield Maiden, make plans and focus. Yep. Make plans and focus, for sure. We can all do with a bit of that. Track down your fears and desires. Yeah. So you might want to do some of that when you're doing your introspection. And some of your fears could be kind of tied up with this. But, you know, if you need to do some heart healing, that's perfectly awesome. And here we go. We're going to end on this one. Hold the space for yourself. This is like druid energy, which is pretty cool. This is like holding space for yourself as well. Cool, folks. Thank you, Taurus. That was a really awesome reading for you, I think. And yeah, power reading. And yeah, just taking some time out for yourself and moving into, yeah, perhaps more just realizing that spirit is there and has your back. So thank you very much for that and for tuning in, and I will catch up with you next time. Bye for now.